Alright guys, this is Anthony, GM85 for Teck's Talking Shop, and I'm going to be talking about being a mentor this month. And it's a hard thing for me to do because it's the first time I've ever had to do it. But I'm going to put a little snapshot up in here from ToolDemos from his video talking about him being an apprentice, and he has 3 things that he specified, and they're very true. Be helpful. That entitles this. You got time to lean, you got time to clean, guys. Simple things like that, like he stated, are very true. Be humble. Now this is where there's the issue with me, and the term generation gap does apply for me personally. And I remember starting out myself. I did not have as big of an ego as this generation seems to have. They seem to have a more, I want my money and I want a good job, and their ego's in their own way of their humbleness, which leads to number 3. Listen. Not just listen. Listen and pay attention to what the way things are being done here. And I'm going to put a photo up right here as well of a high voltage job I was doing. And this is why I'm specifying listen. The kids nowadays use this too much. They're staring at this. And I'm specifically talking about what I'm doing can kill you. And the answer I got was, this is important. I'm like, is this as important as doing this correctly? Because if you do this wrong, it can kill you. Now put the phone down and pay attention. I'm not going to ask again. That's where I stand on that. These kids need to put the phones down. These things are a problem, but these things are also a very useful tool. Take photos, take your imaging, keep notes in them, everything. This is not just a toy. It is a tool if used correctly. So let's move on now to some of my personal things here. With my mentorship is, I will never ask someone to do something I will not do, and that goes as far as cleaning the bathroom, mopping the floor, taking out the trash, doing all of that. I will actually do all of that stuff. And if you are uncomfortable with doing a particular job, I will show you how to do it. But I also do not like to do things 3 times in a row. By the second or third time, you should kind of have it down or have the basics of it down. But there's also the issues of them needing to learn how to properly use tools and correctly maintaining them. So this goes into an impact gun. So this is just a small 1/2 inch. This is very applicable for a lot of things. And I do have my speed functions here, but the kids grab the big boy. They think, oh, it's bigger, it's better, it's faster. This thing causes a lot of damage if used incorrectly because they forget to utilize their speeds or their power setting on their tools. Therefore, we damage quite a bit of stuff sometimes, where instead of using the big guy, we could use this guy. It's about using correct tools. Now, also, I'm going to put a little thing here, and it's going to specifically be Milwaukee chargers. No batteries charging, because they don't understand that concept of rotating their batteries and keeping them on a constant charge. And that is why we have things like this. Corded tools keeps your production going. Whatever you are working on, corded tools will save your butt. We had a problem, and this includes me. My batteries were dead one day, and I had to wait for them to charge myself. But I was able to keep working because I do keep a corded drill in my box. So just simple functionality. The new apprentice is not used to using a meter, so he was really struggling with the auto ranging one. So I gave him this old school style snap-on to use. Set it, forget it. You get your numbers, whatever you need with this, you're good to go. And it's just some of my things. I try to make things easier just with my knowledge. I tell them, just take your time. If you're uncomfortable, ask. I'm very difficult in my own ways. I'm well aware of that, but I am not gonna ever ask them to do something I will not do myself. And it's for me, it's just do your job, be dedicated. Now, I've had 2 apprentices. One is very knowledgeable, and he went to tech school. The other one, no knowledge at all, but he is trying his hardest and his damnedest. He invested $300 in wrenches. He will be buying that socket set for me at the end of the week, he told me. So he is willing to invest in his job and career. And I have no problem helping him out. The reason I did what I've done with him is because it was the same thing done for me. When I started in trades and I started as a contractor construction, I was given a base set to do my job. So I'm just returning the favor. It just happens to be a different trade. And he is doing his job. Even though me and him have many differences and issues, we always work it out. And that's part of being a mentor. You need to be able to work out your issues together. No matter if it's negative, you guys can fight all you like a married couple. It's what you guys are going to do. But it's a marriage at work when you're a mentor. It's like having a kid, and it's always going to be a struggle because kids all think they know everything, and they don't when they think so. So it's a bridge you got to cross, and a bridge for myself. And in doing this, in the last 2 years, I learned how impatient I really am, which my mentors were very patient with me. I just don't have that capacity, but also it's not the same time frame. We have to work in a very fast environment and produce results or have answers to why something is not completed. And that's part of the hard thing to do in our industry that I am in, because I do more R&D. And this is what I got about being a mentor, guys. I'm trying to keep this short, and I look forward to seeing what everyone else does, guys. This is all I got for you guys. This is Anthony, GM85 for Teck's Chalk and Shop, and I'll catch you all next month.